welcome to Legacy of Leaders. I'm glad you joined us today. I have a very special guest today. Her name is Trinette Dease, and she is the founder of Dease Interiors. Welcome, Trinette.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh gosh, it's great having you. I'm excited because I know you've got a story about interior design. When did all this start?
Oh, well, back in high school. And actually, if we really want to rewind to my really artistic little inclines, I think when I was a little girl, I always wanted my bed to be cat-a-corner. But my mom was like, no, that's going to take up too much room. So I think my interior design imagination started back then. And even when I would get a box of crayons, I would always organize them according to color families. So fast forward to now, and I just turned 50 this summer, which was a really big deal.
Oh, congratulations.
So, yeah, thank you. So I've had art and interior design in my blood ever since then. So now I'm an art teacher as well as an interior designer.
Well, good for you. No
Yes.
greater profession than teaching, is
Yes,
there?
it's so rewarding.
It
Yeah.
is indeed.
It
But
is.
let me ask you this. Did everything materialize after that high school teacher got you started, or what happened?
I loved my interior design class in high school. My friends and I were still friends to this day, and I went to school in San Diego, so thanks God for social media, we were all able to keep in touch. And I designed my first dream house by floor plan.
Excellent.
Yeah, and a few years later, I forgot all about interior design. And yeah, and I just didn't think of it as a career until like in the mid 90s. I worked at a bank and I had a client who sat at my desk and she said she's an interior designer. She wanted to open her business account. And I was like, really? I said, well, how did you do that? I said, you really love it? She said, yeah, it's a real career. So my husband and I, we didn't have any children at the time. We were newlyweds. And so he was looking into getting his master's degree. He said, look, why don't you go ahead and go back to school, finish your bachelor's degree in what you want. And so he really inspired me to really go after it. So we went back home to his hometown of Jackson, Mississippi, where he went to Jackson State University for his master's.
Goodness, wow.
And so there was also a local college, Mississippi College, which is it's a Baptist, it's a Christian university.
I see.
And they were the only school in Jackson, in the Jackson area, that offered interior design as for a bachelor's degree.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's wonderful. So
Yeah.
not only are you creative, but you're educated too.
Yes, yes.
That's a
Yeah.
plus for any customer
It
because
is.
a lot of people think they're good.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that academic foundation, you
Yes.
can actually get off a little bit. Can't
Yes,
you?
and I decided to finish with my Bachelor of Science in Interior Design so I could take the business path because I knew I always wanted to run my business. And it gave me excellent training in architectural drafting, so that's something I'm able to offer my clients. I do a lot of drafting for space planning. You ever have a nice living room set or your favorite pieces of furniture and you move into a new house and you don't know how to arrange it?
Yes.
That's one of my biggest, the biggest requests when I have a request for space planning. So sometimes it's rearranging furniture and how to add those new pieces.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Now, there's something that I think you have a message for the rest of our audience, and
Yeah.
that is, what's the most important thing a young person can do who has a little bit of that entrepreneurial spirit, but they're not sure what to do? What would you advise them to do?
Don't be afraid to talk to someone and to ask for mentorship. Even as a teacher, I think it's important that my middle school students can, reach out and they have actual personal contact with a business owner. And I think if they get to know someone, even if it's someone at a store, maybe it's the store owner, reach out to that person and say, hey, I think I want to run a business one day. I think it's, could you mentor me? Could I work for you? Or could I learn something from you? And someone's always willing to reach out and help a young kid to reach their dreams.
There are a lot of people out there willing to pay it forward.
Yes,
I know
absolutely.
they are. Well, share with me, Trinette, how
Yes.
can people get in touch with you if they need some interior design work done?
Oh, well, you can always reach me at 904-878-8278. leave a voicemail if I don't pick up, but I'll definitely get back with you. And you can also reach out by Dease Interiors at gmail.com. And Dease Interiors is also on Facebook.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, Trinette, so good to meet you.
Good to meet you as well.
Thanks
Thank you
for-
so much for having me,
My
Chuck.
pleasure. You have a great day.
You too.
So thank you for joining us at Legacy of Leaders. I hope you'll be back next time. We look forward to seeing you then.